Hi guys, Deadly Tarantula Girl here in Oklahoma City with Joe Exotic and his beautiful exotic babies. So Joe, tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Well, this is a Tiliger, a little girl, kind of in a bad mood. She's been doing this for 2 days. But she has a daddy tiger and a liger mom.
Now a liger is a hybrid between a lion and a tiger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So this animal has some pretty unusual genetics.
Yeah, and it's going to grow up and have some even more unusual markings because it will have more dominant spots on her head.
Wow. And
the stripes should fade. But the cool thing is she is born without an epic gene since she's crossbred. And her body will never stop growing.
Yeah, I believe he's talking about the growth inhibitor gene that most mammals have that basically stop you from growing larger once you reach adulthood. And these animals that are hybridized, sometimes it's a recessive gene coming from two parents, so they don't wind up getting it when you crossbreed two species.
And the cool thing about her is she is the third generation hybrid of our facility. So when she grows up in 4 years, we'll actually raise her with Thor, the white tiger. And in 4 years, she will be able to breed. And then if she produces a male offspring cub, he will no longer be sterile.
Oh, yeah, because that's the problem when you crossbreed species. A lot of times you wind up with these beautiful specimens that aren't able to reproduce. And I was working on a really exciting project. Tell me a little bit about your all's facility.
Well, we're located in Wynnewood, Oklahoma, and we have 45 acres, and we house close to 187 cats and 800 other animals. We work really, really close with Texas A&M University to do all our genetic testing and DNA testing, and we're working with them specifically on hybridization to try and come up with new species and develop and then get the males to be able to breed. So they're the ones that actually are the ones that discovered the third generation, just like Bengals and Savannahs could breed, you know, when they get down to the FC. Yeah, right. We're really excited that we had the second litter in the world of Tiligers. We just gave birth about 4 months ago to the first litter of ligers in America.
Wow.
So we're pretty excited, and you can tell by the spots on her paws that, you know, it's not a normal tiger pattern. She just fell asleep.
She's ready to go to sleep.
She's just tired. Yeah, we've had a good time here at the expo. We'd love for everybody to come out and actually see them live at the facility.
Now, I know that there are groups that really frown upon keeping these cats in captivity, but the reality is, due to human destruction, deforestation, and even slaughter of the animals, that we may not have these animals in the wild. So really another perspective is that these people that are giving up their lives to dedicate to preserve these animals and even reproduce them in captivity may be preserving the species.
They're not going to be around very long. They are. And you know, the worst thing about hybrid animals is there's so much misinformation and brainwashing going around on the internet. You know, hybrid animals are born with defects and genetic defects, and they don't grow as healthy because they do get larger. And it's all hypothetical crap, really.
Actually, the reality is it's purebred animals
that
that
are unhealthy.
tend to have these issues. People are obsessed with purebred dogs and all this business, and they're actually inbred because they're all coming from
the same
originally
dog,
from one genetic line.
Right.
Yeah. So
and that's one thing really cool about Texas A&M is genetically they proved that hybrid cats are stronger than purebred cats.
Wow.
You know, and a lot of people don't understand, you know, especially dog people, is an English bulldog was actually a birth defect, and they liked it so much that they kept breeding it.
Oh yeah, the brachycephalic face, which is actually makes it very difficult for that animal to live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, Shar-Peis have the eye problems.
They get yeast infections and all kinds of
on and on.
Stuff.
And unfortunately, it's the big cat people that always get the bad rap for hybridization of crossbred cats. And you know, you've only seen one white tiger that was ever genetically deformed, and his name was Kenny. He lived in Arkansas. It's been dead for years, and people are still exploiting that cat for money.
Is your park open to the public?
Our park is open to the public 365 days a year. We're never closed. We're open 7 days a week. Right now during the summertime from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then during the wintertime we close at 5 when it gets dark earlier.
Where's your park located and how can people reach you guys?
You know, it's located in Wynnewood, Oklahoma, which is just a very short drive south of Oklahoma City, and our website is gwzoo.org, and we have a live television show that we're hoping to work with your YouTube show.
Awesome.
Every night at 6 o'clock to educate people and expand more on how to fight the laws and different species of animals and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. So
in addition to that, you're also a singer, is that right?
I am a country and western singer,
okay.
Yeah. And we have our own reality television show that we're filming for right now.
Wow.
That should be airing within the next year. So we got a lot of cool things going on. It's been fun. I've had a great weekend with you.
Yeah, this has been the best weekend. This is Joe. We got to play with one of his beautiful cats. I hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you.